Kalguksu literally means noodles cut with a knife. Before noodle-making machines were common, rolling out dough and slicing it evenly with a knife was the fastest and most practical way to make noodles, which were then cooked immediately in hot broth. During the Joseon dynasty, wheat flour was rare, so noodles were not everyday food. They were usually prepared for special occasions, such as celebrations or ancestral rituals. Over time, kalguksu became less of a ceremonial dish, and more of a simple home-cooked meal made by hand. After the war, as wheat flour became more widely available, kalguksu spread as an affordable and filling dish that could be quickly prepared at home. A single bowl of kalguksu reflects Korea's everyday life, the circumstances of its time, and a food culture passed down through hands rather than recipes. Ingredients of kalguksu are surprisingly simple, yet that simplicity is what defines its flavor. The dough is made with wheat flour, water, and salt, then rested long enough to give the noodles their elasticity. The broth is typically prepared by simmering anchovies and kelp, then enhanced with vegetables such as radish, onion, and green onion, to bring out a deep, savory taste. From this point, regional styles and household traditions begin to shape the dish. In coastal areas, clams or other seafood are added to create a clean and refreshing broth, while some homes use chicken, stock or beef bone broth for a richer, deeper flavor. Toppings may include thinly sliced zucchini, potatoes, and carrots, or be finished with dried seaweed and egg garnish for added color and aroma. In the end, kalguksu is not defined by fancy ingredients, but by how each ingredient is chosen, balanced, and added in its own time. Kalguksu may look simple, but many parts of the process depend on careful handwork. Wheat flour is gradually mixed with water and salt to form a dough, which is kneaded until smooth and then rested for a period of time. Proper resting allows the dough to develop elasticity, so the noodles remain chewy and do not break easily. The dough is rolled out evenly and sliced into noodles with a knife. Keeping the thickness and width consistent is important, as it ensures the noodles cook evenly and have a pleasant texture. Once the prepared broth comes to a boil, the noodles are added and gently loosened with chopsticks to prevent them from sticking together. Vegetables are added to bring out natural sweetness, and the seasoning is adjusted with salt or soy sauce. Finally, a light topping of dried seaweed, chopped green onions, or black pepper completes the bowl. Kalguksu is not fast food, but a dish where the care of the hands is directly reflected in its flavor. All kalguksu shops in Korea offer a unique experience for foreign travelers. Instead of flashy interiors or long menu explanations, a simple table and a steaming bowl arrive first. As the noodles are lifted with chopsticks, the aroma of the broth comes forward, and the first bite often feels lighter and more comforting than expected. Clam kalguksu is especially approachable, with a clean and refreshing broth familiar to those who enjoy seafood, while anchovy-based kalguksu gently introduces the savory depth unique to Korean cuisine. Eaten with kimchi, a single bowl becomes more than just a meal. It offers a quiet glimpse into everyday Korean food culture. Kalguksu is less about special occasions, and more about comfort on an ordinary day. That is why kalguksu shops are often found in quiet alleys rather than busy streets, with old signboards, fogged glass doors, and simple tables. Inside, the sounds of rolling dough, slicing noodles, and simmering pots naturally fill the space. The charm of these places lies in their unadorned everyday life. Some people come alone for a quiet meal, while others sit with family, sharing conversation over a warm bowl. A kalguksu shop is not just a restaurant, but a place that reflects how Koreans get through their daily lives. Simply showing these alleys and small shops is enough to convey the feeling of Korea. Kalguksu is not a fancy dish, but it stays with you. In a single bowl, you taste warmth, time, and everyday life in Korea. If you visit Korea, take a moment to sit down in a small noodle shop and try kalguksu. Sometimes, the simplest meal tells the most honest story.